Coen Brothers movies.
Perfect time to cough up a loogie.
Yep, perfect. Great way to begin. I'm sure that's not reflective of your opinion of the Coen Brothers.
Right. Omen of things to come, huh? Well, I guess I wasn't sure how we should start this because I'm pretty sure the 1 and 2 we already know.
I think you're probably right. I would bet on, well, I don't know. You're a pretty not mainstream dude. So it's possible. I don't know. But since you said that, I'm going to say, yeah, we probably already know what what 1 and 2 are.
And then about the
Also,
honorable.
there's not, yeah, we don't have to go through the process of like, no, what technically is a Coen brother? It's pretty straightforward. It's one of those rare discussions when we're like, was it the Coen brothers? Then it doesn't count.
I don't know. They've
So
split up, made it complicated.
yeah, that's true. Well, no, if they split up, that's not the Coen brothers.
Well, what if
But
one?
you could argue,
Because I
well,
know
they
technically
produce
it's like
stuff, write stuff.
like one's listed as a producer and the other director, while they technically just did that on paper.
Yeah.
But anyway,
if it says like a Coen brothers movie, or if they're collaborating in some way on the same project, I would say that counts. See, we did find a way to argue about it.
Yep. And I was trying to think of a way to bring up clones, but yeah, I don't know. We can save the silliness for some other time.
I mean, I'm always up for some silliness. I'm a pretty silly person myself, so.
Okay. That's probably why we get along.
Mm-hmm.
But
Honorable mentions.
oh. Well, I had some, like I guess to revisit some of the other discussions we've had.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I felt like a big missed if I could talk today, a big missed opportunity. Oh, still not talking right. Which I guess just goes to show I do need all the practice. Anyway, it was like with body horror.
Yeah.
It's like we didn't mention anything personal. Like I know this week I've got my fucking busted
Your
vein.
bruised up arm. Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't know if you had any
Personal body horror stories.
Yeah. Because I will admit, like donating plasma and just sitting there for hours with a needle in your arm and a machine just going back and forth. It's like a lot of dark thoughts, creep up. It's like
just hospitals in general, like medical procedures in general, is body horror.
We're like just you wake up with a sponge inside you, or
oh well, yeah. I mean, medical disasters, of course,
right,
or malpractice or whatever. But even just what we do with a lot of medical practice, you think about like surgery. We take it for granted, but you're cutting open the human body and going in there and manually fixing. Like, that's pretty crazy that we do that.
It is. And I guess they've figured out a lot of the problem is the scar tissue involved with such drastic measures. It's like
Yeah.
they're getting a lot more granular and targeted, even at the like microscopic level.
But yeah, I don't know. I have a lot of injuries that I've sustained
Hmm.
throughout my life, but I don't know if I consider it like arguing about genre. I wouldn't say it's body horror. I've just
Right.
gore. I've
Oh,
gotten hurt pretty badly a number of times,
okay. Because
but the body horror part would be, I think, come later when you're healing. You know.
well, it reminds me of like when I was in the Marines, I got a wart
Hmm.
on my hand, and like it wasn't even very big. It's just like, maybe the size of the tip of your pinky. But
Yeah.
just looking at it and all the like bumps and like you're just like that's not normal. Like
Yeah.
it just made me feel like a failure of a human being. It's like, where did this come from? What's happening? It's like I'm
Yeah.
growing
What
another finger out of the middle of my.
that is body horror, I suppose.
But yeah,
Um,
so I bought some little thing off Amazon and it fell off. So
yeah. And there's just the general aging process. Like I think overall I've
huh,
been pretty lucky so far. 'Cause a lot of
yeah,
people our age are
fingers
not
crossed.
doing great. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I've known like childhood friends are dead. So
Yeah. Yeah.
like
I got a few of
cancer
those too.
got one of them, and
Hmm.
uh, yeah,
Yeah. And we're rapidly approaching that heart attack. You know,
hmm.
I feel like that every time I get like a heart palpitation or I get kind of winded at work, I'm like, oh, here it is. This is the big one.
I've wondered about that too, because it's like when I do a lot of chest exercises or whatever, I think my chest hurts. Like, am I having a heart attack or did I just fucking work out too hard?
Just pull something. Yeah. Yeah. With me, it's like indigestion. We were talking about pizza earlier.
Mm,
I love pizza, but there's been a couple of times where I've made the mistake of eating it before work.
mm.
And then about 30 minutes into my shift, I'm running my ass off, doing all this hard labor. And I start getting that indigestion in my chest
Oof.
and it feels like a heart attack. And then I just eat a Tums and I'm fine.
Yeah, probably not the best habit.
No, it's not. It's really not. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even sure of the heart attack symptoms. So it's like, because I know men and women are different too. It's
Yeah,
like,
they are. Yeah.
for women, it's like back pain and,
Yeah.
um,
It's from what I hear, it's a lot harder to recognize in a woman. It's also more
yeah,
rare for women, but
yeah.
a lot harder to recognize. So
So
anyway,
no body horror from you. What a loser.
I mean, sure, like I've had dental work that I would consider
Really?
uh body horror. Yeah. Like I don't know if you've ever had a tooth extracted.
Wisdom
Um
teeth.
yeah,
That was,
yeah.
but
I've
yeah,
had a
the
couple of those all
crack
in
in
the
your.
back,
But
but
yeah, it's like now I know that that was probably one of the worst things that they could have done because your teeth, they're full of stem cells. And so, like, if you get any head injuries or whatever, it's like you want
mm,
those stem cell sources.
uh,
But whatever.
don't get any head injuries then.
Yep, I try not to, but you know, it's like I guess I'm lucky I never got that electronic bicycle after all. Because it's like I
Well, you
was,
could have been really stupid and
hmm?
like I was when I was in my 20s and start boxing.
Yeah, I've been tempted. It's like I don't know what it is, but it's it's like that ignorant, bravado machos is like, yeah, I can fucking beat up anybody, take over, take over the world, and I'm like, wait a minute, it's like I'm in terrible shape,
Yep.
but it doesn't stop me from having these fantasies whenever I watch some boxing movie. It's like, hey, I could do that. I can do one pull up, so I could fucking be the MMA world champion.
You can do pull-ups, or at least one pull-up, because you weigh 37 pounds.
Exactly.
I've
They
never been
would be
able to do a
spinning my
pull-up.
ass around.
Right.
So yeah, that would end horribly, but at least for me. So somebody
Yeah.
might get a few laughs out of it.
It's a bad idea at our age. Any kind of combat sport.
Mm, yeah, that's just crazy. Like Mike Tyson going against
Jesus.
Logan
Yeah.
Paul. He's like fucking 60 whatever. Anyway,
Well, I mean, his brain is already scrambled. I mean,
yeah, and he's like permanently high on shrooms. I think it's fucking hilarious though.
yeah.
Like you can just fire up his podcast and there's Mike Tyson fucking tweaking out on shrooms. It's like what a beautiful country.
I suppose.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Anyway, I think that was about all I had about body horror. So maybe, although, huh. I guess I did have chicken pox when I was a little kid. And I don't
Had
know,
chicken pox too.
like, I guess the reason I remember it is because there was some very uncomfortable chicken pox in the where place they were located. It was like right on the tip. So
Hmm.
whenever I take a leak, it was like I had fucking herpes or whatever, or
Yeah, that sounds
gonorrhea.
unpleasant. I don't remember that when I had
But
chicken pox.
I wonder if that was my
I don't
first
remember that.
memory. It's like because I was really young, like 5 or 6. Huh. Anyway.
I mean, that's pretty old for a first memory. I think I was 5 when I had chicken pox, but I got plenty of memories before that.
Huh. Really?
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like
I have memories from.
because most of my memories are stories that my parents just tell me all the time. It's like I don't actually remember anything.
You remember imagining the story. Yeah. So it's
Yeah,
not
it's
the
just
same as
kind
an
of,
actual memory. Yeah.
yeah, it's like a loop of like it could just
Yeah.
be completely made up. It's like I
My
guess my
honestly, my
uh,
earliest memory might be uh, of sleep paralysis,
huh.
because I remember it vividly, probably because it was so traumatic. But when I was a teenager, I described that memory to my mother at one point. She was like, "Yeah, I remember that night. You were 4 years old,"
Oh wow.
and that's exactly what you described at the time. So yeah, yeah, that's probably my earliest memory. It's tricky because you go back that far
Hmm.
to like your earliest memories, and you don't know which one came first and which one.
Right.
uh, but that one I know the memory, and I know it is my memory, and I have an age that has been confirmed by like 3 people because there was,
Hmm.
I was.
Oh, okay.
It was quite a thing that happened over the course of like a week. I kept having sleep paralysis and would have like the same hallucination.
Oh,
So
okay. Because it's like my first memory. I think I told my mom about it, and she's like, "Yeah, I don't remember that at all." But,
yeah. Well, it makes sense that my mother would remember it too, especially, at
yeah,
that
your
period,
kid, yeah,
you're a little kid, you're 4 years old,
and you were
and
her first one, right?
I was her first one. Yeah.
Right.
My
Like I know
father's
you're,
third.
yeah.
So, uh, but that was during her like way deep into evangelical Christianity period.
Oh,
So now your 4-year-old is having sleep paralysis
hmm.
and seeing people in the ceiling. Like she's going to remember that because they had to make a big deal out of it. And they had to make this big, you know,
Huh. Yeah.
because they thought, oh, demons, or our kid is full of demons, height of satanic panic, you know.
Hmm. Yeah. Couldn't be angels. Has to be demons.
But yeah, I mean I guess I get the logic. The logic isn't really logical, but I
Right.
get the logic of like, well, sleep paralysis is terrifying for the person experiencing it. So of course I'm freaking out, terrified, talking about, evil women in the ceiling. And of course my mother's gonna interpret that as, well, it can't be angels because they would be comforting. You know.
I guess that would make sense.
Yeah. And it's not like they knew.
Although
I
I don't
mean,
know. I mean, I guess one of the things I love about Evangelion is like those anime angels. I guess they're not really called, or maybe they are called angels, but it's like they're fucking terrifying. And I think if,
yeah.
yeah, it's like I'm pretty sure anything from, some incomprehensible,
Hmm.
yeah, it's almost Lovecraftian.
You would think so, yeah. But, my mother's interpretation of Christianity at that period too would have been very,
Yeah.
white people, evangelical,
Yeah.
angels are handsome men with wings, you know. Uh,
Oh,
so anyway,
okay.
Coen brothers.
Yeah. I did have a link to send you about some college financial aid class action lawsuit. Um, shit. Anyway, I guess we're just boring everybody, but whatever. Real life gets in the way, but I put it in the
Yep.
chat. So what happened? Oh,
Okay. I will have to check that out because it's the first I'm hearing about it. Huh.
well, I was looking at their website and I was like, well, shit. It's like, yeah, all these lawsuits happen all the time. It's like I remember I got something in the mail for Facebook. Like I'm pretty sure everybody in the world like deserves a paycheck from Facebook just because if they're
For
not,
destroying the world. Yeah.
well, they haven't done that yet, but they've at
And
least,
we're rapidly approaching it.
yeah, they'll definitely shoot fucking ads in your eyeballs like without a
But yeah.
second thought.
Yeah.
But okay, so Coen Brothers. So where to begin?
Hmm. I actually have seen less Coen Brothers movies than I actually realized.
Yeah, me too. I was in the process of
And
like trying to track down a few, and I guess I went down a different route of watching some of the Blood Simple commentary, behind the scenes stuff. But yeah, it's been like I rewatched that a few months ago, and yeah, we could talk about that if you want. It's fresh on my mind. But
yeah, we can. I don't. There's a lot about that movie I just don't remember at all.
okay.
Uh, it's been so long since I saw it.
Mm, let's see. So, hmm. Well, I guess you had already mentioned like the story of you getting it from your English teacher
Yeah, yeah.
and watching it. I guess was that your senior year or your junior year, high school?
Question. I want to say that was senior year. Yeah, it was senior year because sophomore year I had that crazy lady that called our house one night drunk. Uh,
Hmm,
Junior year I had that really mean lady, and then yeah, so senior year would have been him.
okay.
It was the only year I had a good English teacher.
Well, I mean, that's like high school in Oklahoma or any school in Oklahoma. You're lucky to get
Yeah,
a teacher that is like that cares.
even competent and
Right.
yeah, gives a shit. Yeah, and I mean, I think especially having gone to college, he was pretty excellent by most standards,
Hmm.
especially Oklahoma standards, though. Um, so,
Yeah, I don't know if I guess if your parents would have known, I don't know. They but we were watching crazy ass movies. I don't know how much. I guess they would just kind of turn a blind eye to it. Like we don't want to think
well,
about it.
when we got older
Mm-hmm.
into junior year, senior year in high school, my parents kind of were a lot less strict. But when I was younger, um, yeah, there was a lot of stuff I wouldn't have been allowed to watch. Um, mostly mostly any kind of horror movie, but it was random stuff. Like I wasn't allowed to watch Ninja Turtles for some reason when I was a kid.
Yeah, that's an odd one. It
It
was
was an odd one.
so
It
popular
was,
too.
yeah.
Like,
Well, yeah. It was weird too because most of the things I weren't allowed to watch or I wasn't allowed to watch was because of some like, they'll that movie will invite demons through the TV and they'll be in our house and or
hmm,
it'll turn you into a pervert or it'll turn you gay or whatever. Violence was never a reason that I
right.
wasn't allowed to watch something except Ninja Turtles for some reason.
Hmm.
Like I was allowed to watch Die Hard when I was like
Right.
11, but Ninja Turtles, no, well, can't
That's
watch that.
that's too far.
Yeah, although Terminator 2 though, I remember when Terminator 2 came out because it was like a big deal.
Hmm.
Everyone was talking about that movie, rightfully so. It's probably one of the best, if not the best sequel ever made, but I spent all summer trying to figure out a way to see that movie.
Hmm.
And I remember my father watching it late at night, and they had that movie. Like, I was definitely forbidden to see it. And I think my parents also I think there was an element of them digging in their heels because I wanted to see it so much, where they were like, "Well, now you can't," you know? "Now you definitely
Yeah,
can't."
we gotta exercise our
And
authority.
yeah, yeah, and I remember my father staying up late one night to watch it, and I snuck out of my bedroom onto
Hmm.
the landing there, and I listened to the movie, so I heard that entire movie before I saw it.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Huh.
and what was funny is my father, well, he wasn't like a person who reacted much while watching movies.
Yeah.
Um, Other than like he would almost every movie he would fly off the handle about some liberal thing in the movie, right?
Hmm.
But there's I could hear him down there like, "Holy shit, that's cool. Wow, look at that." Like, that
Huh.
made it worse. That made me want to see it even more.
That's funny.
I think it was because he was watching it by himself, so he was totally unself-conscious, like he was just enjoying it. Uh,
Huh.
you know?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't remember like if I ever, snuck in, and I guess because my dad had a TV in their room, so and
Yeah. Plus, you had a different layout in your house
yeah.
too than I like. Mine was easy because my bedroom was right above
Hmm.
the living room, so I could just sneak out my door and hear and
Yeah.
sneak down those stairs, you know. But
Right.
uh and they had a TV in their bedroom, but they only used it in the morning to turn on Fox News.
Yeah. Well, I would think if one of
So
them wants to sleep, then you know,
yeah, yeah.
usually TV's off. But I guess I don't know. People don't do that anymore. They just leave it on 24/7.
People can do that. Yeah. I dated someone a long time ago
Well, it's like my brother
that
like lives in front of the
always had to have the
TV.
TV on.
Yeah. It's like a
Yeah.
comfort blanket.
Well,
Ah, okay.
pause the recording real quick because
Oh,
I gotta
okay.
into the rest.
Right. Okay. No, you're good. Mm. So, Blood Simple. So I was probably gonna pick this for my number three,
Hmm.
but I was like, oh shit, we just skipped all the honorable mentions. Um, but whatever. I guess I could refresh your memory, hopefully, with my
Yeah,
ter.
refresh my memory on. I know it's a crime drama, but I can't really remember the actual plot.
Okay, so there's a few things going on. Um, let's see. You got this. Um, I think it's just a bar. I don't think it's a strip club.
Hmm.
Might be a strip club. Anyway, you got the manager or the owner. Um, and I forget if it's his wife or his girlfriend, but that's Fran.
This is McDormand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, that was actually like her first role, and she got it. Um, I think because she was roommates with the actress that the Coen brothers were like, get her, and she was like, I'm busy,
Okay.
and she told Fran.
Try my roommate.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Hmm.
So, um, but yeah, so she is the damsel in distress. So she's like dating the. Well, I'm not sure if they're. I don't think they're married, but it's like he has a very possessive um relationship with her. Like he's
Okay.
Yeah, he very much wants to assert ownership over this woman. And so then there's a drifter. I forget his name because I kind of don't really care. um, so yeah, so she goes to the drifter, and like um like she's hiding from the husband, whatever, boyfriend. So then the other guy, or the husband, he um puts out a hit. He hires a hitman um to kill like her and her boyfriend. That So what happens is the hitman like doctors a photo and makes it look like he's killed him, and he like gives it to him, and then he shoots him. And then like this is where like it starts going a bit off the rails. So
It,
it's like
like just kind of spirals.
well, the thing I love about it is that it's very it like each character doesn't have a complete picture of what's going on, and
Mhm.
like that's very important in their interactions. It's
Yeah.
like the what do I want to call him? Like he's not really like he's just kind of a greaseball drifter, like kind of gross and greasy. Like he's not really a hero type at all, but it's like he was there. So but so he like walks in on the dead, he thinks it's a dead body. And so he starts cleaning up cuz he thinks that Fran shot him when it was
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
hitman. And so he's going to like bury the corpse, and like he's not dead. So yeah, this
Hmm.
like a ton of spoilers, but like I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
it's an old movie
It is. Yeah.
and it's worth rewatching.
Yeah. I do need to rewatch it. I remember loving it when I first saw it.
Yeah, me too. Even
It's
though
been
like
so
I
long.
had forgotten everything. Like once I watched
Hmm.
it again, I was like, "Oh, yeah. This is really really good." Um so I don't know, do you want to hear the rest, or should we just talk about um some of the film techniques and stuff?
I think that's enough of a refresher. I kind of sort of remember some of what you're talking about.
Mhm.
But yeah, we can go into actually, you know, the filmmaking or the quality that,
Okay, cuz
what
I forget
what you
which
liked about it.
um well, I guess some trivia is like I think it was Joel, cuz I'm not sure who's who. Which brother?
I don't.
So
Yeah, I
anyway,
can.
one
I
of
don't even know
them.
what they look like.
Okay, well that's good. But yeah, one of them was working as a assistant editor for The Evil
Hmm.
Dead.
Mm.
So yeah, I thought that
I
was
think.
huh.
I think I might have known that. I think I might know that through Evil Dead trilogy
Hmm, okay,
or trivia. I mean
but yeah,
trilogy.
but I
Uh,
mean, it's like I didn't really think about how different this movie could have been if they had just made
mhm.
like slightly different choices. Because I mean, it's kind of more of a drama than a like slasher horror movie, but with just changing the music and some of the pacing shots. It's like it
Yeah.
could have been, you know, typical cheesy slasher horror movie.
Yeah. Or just like a made for TV
Hmm.
type. I mean,
Yeah.
even the description of the basic setup
Yeah.
of the guy hiring the hitman and the wife and or girlfriend, whoever, that could be a Lifetime movie,
Right.
like a Lifetime original movie, which is notoriously bad and low quality.
Right.
But they're always those kind of stories,
Yeah. Yeah. I guess the jealous lover is how
hmm
it's like one of the leading causes of death. At least,
At least on the Lifetime channel.
well, yeah. I guess,
Yeah.
heart attacks and cancer don't make such a compelling story. But
Not typically.
huh. Anyway, but yeah, I guess the music, I was trying to remember because they did like a whole commentary about it and I listened to it all, but it was like they were really only like nitpicking the movie as they were watching it, which was kind of, I don't know, but
I guess if they so it was the Coen brothers doing the commentary.
it was a Coen brothers and they were with the sound guy or the sound
I
designer
could see
or
that
the
if the
music score.
commentary was recorded a long time, even decades after the movie.
It was. It was like
Um,
I think they made it in like
yeah, that
2016. But I mean they've
okay, yeah,
worked with this guy for like practically all
yeah,
their movies. Um
but that makes sense though, because when I look back on things I wrote
mhm.
as even in my 20s, I'm like, ugh. Even the things that I'm like, this is pretty good. I'm an okay writer even back then. I still, when I read it, I'm like, ooh, geez, this is not good. And I end up hyper, you know,
Yeah, being over,
nitpicky.
yeah, critical.
Yeah, for my earlier stuff, which I think just any artist is gonna have that.
Well, I think it's
Uh,
kind of like a
is gonna feel that way.
feedback loop.
hmm
It's like you're just looking at yourself and yeah, it just spirals
It's an
out.
earlier self too.
Right.
Like you know, like
Um
I actually found an old journal
oh yeah.
recently
Hmm.
from about like about 2005, 2006, and ugh, I did not like seeing that kind of insight into the mind of my 25-year-old self.
Hmm.
I did not enjoy that.
Yeah. That reminds me of I think it was in ninth grade, but I forget what teacher I had, but we wrote these letters and we like mailed them to our senior selves, and just opening that
All right.
letter from my ninth grade self, and I was just like, my God, I'm so stupid. So fucking
And your
stupid.
25-year-old self would probably have the same reaction to your 18-year-old self. So,
Right.
yeah. I mean, hell, I look back on stuff in my 30s, which was not that long ago in the scheme of things, and I'm like, "Ew,
My
God,
God.
dude. Yeah, so embarrassing." So,
But yeah.
I get it.
Although it does, it's like I seem to emphasize music a lot, and I don't think that's went away.
No, I don't think it has. Not for you.
Yeah.
No.
It's like I remember the first time, like you were trying to learn guitar or something,
Mhm.
and you handed it over to me, and then 5 minutes later,
Here you
taking
go.
it. You're taking it away.
Yeah. I'm still trying to learn guitar.
Hmm.
It's just I'm not a musical person. I don't have any musical skill or talent. So
That's why
mostly I just kind of,
I like synthesizers. You just push
yeah.
buttons. Doop doop doop. It's really like programming a computer, really. But
It's kind of cool. Like this one, every once in a while I'll get
mhm.
on there. I have there's a game on the PlayStation, so you can plug the guitar directly in,
Really?
and it like helps you, you know,
Huh.
helps you through different songs. It's pretty cool. But even that hasn't
It's like
really
a
helped.
real Guitar Hero.
Yeah, it pretty much is. It's the same kind of format too. Like the song will come down
Hmm.
and each, so.
Hmm.
But yeah, so that Blood Simple is a honorable mention.
It's my number 3, just
Oh, it's your
because
number 3. Okay.
I couldn't really be bothered to watch anymore.
Okay.
But it's like, because
So
I guess I could list off all the movies I have seen of the Coen brothers. It's
yeah,
like
actually, I haven't seen as many as I thought I had. My, I have an honorable mention that
mhm.
was, in fact, it's like crossed out from my number 3 because it was my number 3, and then I was like, wait a minute,
Okay.
that's not quite there. I have to consider these other 3,
Mhm.
and I have to put those on the list. Uh, but my honorable mention is I love this movie so much. Burn After Reading. Have you seen that?
I have. I didn't
Yeah,
really
I
like it all that much, but
mm,
maybe it
a lot of people didn't. I don't. It didn't hit for a lot of people, I think. Uh,
hmm.
but I found it so so funny. Like that's the hardest I've laughed at any of their movies. Um,
Huh. Okay.
it's just I find that movie incredibly entertaining. Um,
Well, I watched I don't know if you ever heard of this movie, cuz it was new to me. But it's Breakfast of Champions with Bruce Willis and Nick Nolte.
haven't seen it.
Okay, but it's based off of Kurt Vonnegut.
I was gonna ask if it was based on that.
Yeah. And I swear if I would have seen this during, I think it came out in 99, it's like I probably
Hmm.
would have been a fan. It's like if I hadn't seen Slaughterhouse-Five first, it kind of put me off to Kurt in general. Just like he kind of came off as a pompous blowhard. But Breakfast of
Okay.
Champions was a lot more tongue in cheek. And like one of the characters is this, he writes short stories for porno magazines. At least that's where they end up. It's like I guess his commentary on the whole genre. It's like they would just
Hmm.
put random covers that would sell the book, and then like the book would have nothing to do with the cover. But
Right.
yeah, I enjoyed it. It's fun. It's on oh wait, I guess you gotta till the end of the month to watch it. But yeah, it reminded me of that.
After reading.
Yeah, I was trying, like there was another one, but I forget. Anyway.
Mhm. That's kind of like you were saying with Blood Simple. Like so much of the story requires none of the characters to really know what the hell's going on at any given point.
Hmm.
And I feel like Burn After Reading is kind of the logical conclusion of that
Hmm. Okay.
way of telling the story. Not a single character has any idea what they're doing or what is happening, but it
Yeah.
creates this crazy thing that as a viewer,
Hmm.
you know what's going on, but it's just, yeah, it's a fun little farcical,
Okay.
goofy movie.
Yeah, maybe when I watched it, I just wasn't in the right frame of mind. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I,
But
I,
yeah, there's an honorable mention.
I think it was probably one
Uh,
of those Netflix movies I watched at my parents without the sound on. And that's probably not the best
yeah.
environment to
Hell, I
appreciate
saw
it.
it in the theater.
Hmm. Yeah, that's probably
Um,
better.
yeah. So I guess I can. You didn't have any honorable mentions. You went straight to your number three, so I can just
Um, well, I
go to
mean,
my
now
number
that I'm
three.
thinking about it, it's just like there's Fargo, which is good. Um, what else? Mm, shit. I should just bring up a list of their fucking movies.
Well, you mentioned my number three. My number three is Fargo.
Okay.
I love Fargo. It does a really good job of balancing their type of humor with um, how they can portray violence in a way that is usually kind of grounded in a shocking way, if that makes sense.
I
Um,
think Fargo probably does it better than some of their other movies, but
sure, like there's some pretty, you know, messed up violence in Burn After Reading, but it's all pretty funny, even though it's like
yeah.
really violent.
Well, I was thinking like
Um,
Raising Arizona and
mm,
maybe Oh Brother Where Art Thou is probably more on the comedy side, where all the
yeah,
all the violence is kind of cartoony.
yeah. Uh, but in Fargo, it's a lot more. It's a
Yeah,
lot
like
more kind of shocking,
the wood
the
chipper.
violence. Yeah, of course, there's the wood chipper scene, which is the most famous, but the the, uh, the scene where um, uh, Steve Buscemi gets shot like in the face is just kind of.
Hmm.
But honestly, one of the more shocking moments that I found in the movie, or I guess disturbing, is when uh, the guy kills the witnesses that were driving by. He
Hmm.
like chases them off the road and
Hmm.
kills them. Like, I don't know. It was just so cold blooded and matter of fact that it's a disturbing portrayal
Yeah,
of violence.
yeah. That actor, it's like I forget his name. He's good.
Is it Stormare? Is it Peter Stormare? Is that who played
I don't know, but
the
he worked
crazy
with
guy?
fucking Igmar Bergman. It's like, holy shit.
Yeah, Peter. Yeah, yeah, Peter Stormare. He's really good. He played the devil in Constantine.
Oh, it's been too long.
Yeah. Mm. But yeah, yeah. Fargo's my number three.
Okay, I guess this. Um, you like the Lady Killers? I guess that could be an honorable mention.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, looking
Tom
at.
Hanks discussion. Yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't seen True Grit.
Mm. I'll put that as an honorable mention. Because I love westerns. It's a really good western. It's a really good movie. That's definitely an honorable mention for me.
Huh. Oh, okay. So sorry, I was looking through some of these. It's like Miller's Crossing. I haven't seen. Barton Fink. I haven't seen. Hudsucker Proxy I haven't seen. So,
Yeah, I haven't either. I haven't seen any of those.
but okay. But because yeah, my number two, I guess, is the Big Lebowski. So, yeah, no surprise there.
No, I figured it'd be somewhere on the list. It
Okay.
has to be.
Huh? Yeah.
Um, yeah.
But yeah, it's like we've already talked about this a lot, so I wasn't really sure what to say.
Uh, I can go to my number two. Um,
Hmm?
Speaking of the way that they portray violence, No Country for Old Men is my number two.
Okay.
And it doesn't have a lot of humor in it.
It does. But I
Uh,
mean, I guess I wouldn't say a lot, but
Not a lot.
there's some lines
One,
that are really
yeah, there are humorous moments here and there, but for the most part, that's a pretty heavy, serious movie.
mm,
Um, and the speaking of the portrayal of violence, like some of it is a little not quite realistic, and some of it's
mm.
very realistic. The whole silenced shotgun thing is just that. No, that's not going to happen. Uh,
Yeah, I don't know.
but that's the weapon.
Hmm.
The actual violence, like when he goes in and shoots the guys in the motel room, like the way the guy's arm kind of flops off, like that looked pretty real.
Mm.
Um, and the his little cattle gun that he
Right.
uses is pretty messed up.
Yeah.
Uh, but the movie starts with a uh,
Well, that's the way the book starts. But
pretty messed up act of violence when he uses
right.
the
Yeah, it's
handcuffs.
very well done, and they had to
Yeah.
make this crazy rig.
Oh yeah, I'm
Mm.
sure. It looked incredible though. Like you
Mhm.
can't tell that it's a special. It's a practical effect, but it looked really good.
Well, I mean,
Um,
just to get the camera like right in their faces and stuff, but
oh, I thought you were talking about the gore.
well, that
Um,
too. But I mean,
yeah,
yeah, just
I'm
for
not even sure how they did that,
it looks
but
really crazy.
yeah.
You see
And
if you
then
watch.
one of the there's a little thing that they do in that scene that I really appreciated where they pan. You can't say they pan up. They pan forward across the floor, and you see all the scuff marks from the feet from the shoes.
Mhm.
I don't know. There's something about that detail that really uh, was quite chilling. You know.
Well, I do know it's like they are the directors. Um, they're obsessive compulsive, and they like design the sets in an insane amount of detail.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh,
But
and it works. I mean, it works really well for them because they know what they're doing.
well,
But
that's yeah. But I mean, it's funny because like some of the commentary for Blood Simple, they're talking about how it was a no budget movie, and they ended up spending like $750,000, and that's their no budget. But they went
yeah, yeah,
around
no
like
budget. Okay.
house to house, like getting uh, private investors.
It's like early crowdsourcing.
Yeah, yeah, kind of. Except I guess a
Yeah.
bit more personal. It's like you're in
Mm.
somebody's house and they made a little janky trailer, which I guess yeah. One of the things it's like they use a lot is I guess diverting from realism, especially with the lighting. So they'll they'll I guess one of the famous scenes in Blood Simple is where the bullet holes are going through the wall, and it's like you see these streams of light go through after each
Yeah.
bullet, and it's like there's multiple sources. It's
Yeah. Yeah.
like
Of course.
yeah, but it's like you when you're in a movie, your brain kind of doesn't think that way. At least most
Hmm.
normal people don't. Like it's just invisible and
Yeah.
very
It's
effective.
your brain allows for a certain uh, suspension of disbelief and
Mhm.
um,
In
and
many
that kind
ways,
of
it's
thing.
like
But
the if it was too like straight realistic, it's almost like your mind would revolt at reality.
sure, yeah, you would. It would have the opposite effect. It would come across
Mhm.
as unrealistic.
Yeah, that's
You have to stylize reality a little bit just for film language.
mhm. Yep. So I really
Yeah.
love
So
Aleister Crowley's book. Um, what is it? The Dramatic Ritual. But he talks
haven't.
about film as I should probably let you borrow it if you would read it, but I know you're busy.
Yeah, it's hard for me to get anything read these days.
But
Hey, maybe I'll get an audiobook. But that's where I do most of my reading at this point now. So
I think it should be available. It's like all his stuff is open or
yeah,
public domain.
that's probably on YouTube.
Yeah. But but yeah, he's just talking about how like films in general, like going into a dark room, turn out all the lights and watching a film and with sound. Like it's a very, you know, it's almost like you're time traveling.
It's one thing I love about going to the theater is it
Mhm.
feels, you know, almost ritualistic in some ways.
Oh, it's definitely
Uh,
a witchcraft ritual.
right.
It's
Uh,
one of the most effective ones.
so we're on to your number one.
That's No Country for Old Men.
Okay. I wondered if when you said number two,
Mhm.
it's like okay, number one will probably be No Country. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
All right,
No,
which we just talked about. So
no surprises.
yep, I'll go to my number one, and that is The Big Lebowski. Yep.
Okay. I guess it yeah, it's one of those things that you like flip depending on your mood. It's like
Kind of. Yeah.
it's like
Kind
cuz
of. But I think The Big Lebowski is more iconic than pretty much any of their movies.
yeah.
Um, it's one of the best comedies maybe ever made.
Mhm.
Um, and yeah, it's just well, what else? What else can be said about The Big Lebowski? It's the fucking Big Lebowski.
Yeah, you got to go watch it. Just watch it.
Yeah. Yep. There was a man. That's it.
Yep.
Or no, sometimes there's a man. I think is the line. Sometimes there's a man.
Well, I thought I remember hearing an interview with was it Sam Harris or no? Sam Elliott? What's the guy's name?
You're talking about the Big Lebowski. It's Sam Elliott. Sam
Yeah,
Harris
yeah.
is the. I don't
Yeah,
know why you'd want to
the
listen to an interview with
weirdo
Sam
quack.
Harris, but anyway,
But yeah, I thought he didn't know why they hired him.
I could kind of see that because, like, if people
Well, I don't
aren't,
think his part was written yet. Like, yeah, listening to them,
yeah,
the Coen brothers talk about it, it's like they just kind of they're like, "Hey, we have a part for you. It's based off of, generically, like some guy we know." It's like because the dude, was some guy that they had met, and it's just based off his character or
Are
his.
you talking about
Huh?
Jeff? What's his name? Jeff Bridges? Is that who played?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
blanking on. Yeah. Um, and Sam Elliott was basically just the
He's a narrator.
narrator, but he also shows up in the he's sitting
Hmm.
at the bar.
Yeah,
Uh,
they have a little exchange,
yeah.
but yeah, it's like I thought a lot of that was up in the air, but I could be wrong.
Peter Stormare's in that one too, actually, now that I think about it. Um, the guy from Fargo.
Oh,
He's one of
okay.
the
Well,
yeah,
they do
he's
like
the German guy, the nihilist.
they like using a lot of the same actors and
Yeah, a lot
actresses.
of directors are like that, yeah.
Mm. I guess they're not as bad as like Igmar Bergman, which had his own like private theater.
There's my list. I don't really have much else to say because it's hard because
Yeah, I figured.
like so many of the movies are so iconic that it's like, do I have anything new to say about these movies? Probably not. I
Yeah, I
can
was
talk about
just
why I like them, but
well, yeah, that's all we can do. But and then
yeah, yeah,
point at all the ones that I've been meaning to watch, but probably won't get around
yeah.
to. Okay, well, crap. I guess I gotta pick something for next week. Oh wait, what did I do?
Oh, did I pick this
Yes, you did.
one? Okay.
Oh, uh, oh, whoops. I guess I could have been doing that the whole time. Um, okay, so back up here. Hmm. So I guess I'm thinking of conspiracy or spy movies.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
Probably technically not the same thing.
Well, yeah, I was thinking if we should split that into different categories or not.
I think we should. I think they're different enough. Yeah.
Okay, then I guess I'll go with spy because want to talk about the
All right.
prisoner.
Okay. Let me write that down. Spy movies. That'll be a good one. There's a lot there because I really like spy movies, but
They're
I don't
fun.
feel like there's a ton of them that are really good.
They're
Uh,
usually
but
cheeseball, like I don't know. I guess I was
James
thinking of
Bond type stuff.
Spy Kids, like, but
I mean, you got the Mission Impossibles, you got James Bond, you got all kinds of different. Uh,
yeah, I guess yeah. James Bond isn't exactly highbrow. It's like they were fucking pulp novels.
oh, but man, are they fun!
Yeah, and super sexist, but whatever.
Yes, yeah, they were.